Welcome. In this video, we will master the concept of standard deviation for a discrete random variable. We will understand what it actually means, why we need it, and how to calculate it using the formula sigma equals the square root of variance. First, a quick refresh. A discrete random variable, denoted by x, represents outcomes that we can count, like rolling a die. Associated with this is the expected value, or mean, denoted by mu. This is simply the long-term average if we repeated the experiment many times. So why isn't the mean enough? Because the mean only tells us the center. It does not tell us about the risk or the spread. Two investments could have the same average return, but one might be very stable while the other is volatile. Standard deviation measures this spread, telling us how far, on average, the values are from the center. To find the standard deviation, we first need a stepping stone called variance, denoted as sigma squared. Variance calculates the average squared distance of every value from the mean. However, there is a small problem. Because we square the distances, the units become squared, like $ squared, which doesn't make intuitive sense. The solution is simple. To get back to our original units, we take the square root of the variance. This gives us the standard deviation, denoted by sigma. It represents the typical distance of a random value from the expected average. Let's look at the formula. It looks complex, but it is just 4 steps. First, we find the deviation of each value from the mean. Second, we square that deviation to make it positive. Third, we multiply by the probability of that value occurring. Finally, we sum everything up and take the square root. Let's apply this to a real example. Imagine an investment with 3 possible returns: $10, $20, or $30. The probabilities are 20%, 50%, and 30% respectively. We want to know the risk associated with this investment. Step 1 is finding the mean. We multiply each value by its probability. 10 times 0.2 is 2. 20 times 0.5 is 10. 30 times 0.3 is 9. Adding these together, we get an expected average return of $21. Now we build a table. We find the difference between each value and the mean of 21. For $10, the difference is -11. We square that to get 121. We multiply by the probability of 0.2 to get 24.2. We do this for all values. Summing the final column gives us a variance of 49. Finally, the square root of 49 is 7. To summarize, standard deviation is the square root of variance. It is a crucial tool in statistics because it brings our measurement of spread back to the original units, allowing us to understand the typical risk or deviation in any random process.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.